sound bites, they definitely would be clapping for this.
Oh, look at you.
Where is George in the comments section right now?
Well,
Wasn't he just talking about Dr. Umar Johnson last week?
We're going to get to the Umar thing. Dr. Umar Johnson leads protests in Jackson following controversial bill passed at the Senate Capitol this week. What's the last 2 years, what cities have we been talking about the most?
You've been talking about
New York, Jackson, California,
Minnesota, Ohio,
Minneapolis, and Ohio.
Florida always talked about.
And
North
Georgia.
Carolina has been heavy too.
Yeah. Especially in Georgia as well. It's a lot. It's like 10 cities that's been a story's coming out of it almost every week for the last 2 years.
You know what it is? It's that river, that
lake,
that Mississippi River that goes all the way up to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Dr. Umar Johnson leads protests in Jackson following a controversial bill passed in state capitol this week. This week, state lawmakers passed 2 pieces of legislation that aren't sitting well with some Jackson residents and business owners. House Bill 1020 and Senate Bill 2889. The passing of bills sparked a protest Friday afternoon in front of the state capitol. More than 24 people gathered to speak out against both bills. Spearheading the protest, well-known psychologist, activist, and motivational speaker Dr. Umar Johnson said he believes this is a racist agenda state lawmakers are trying to implement. This is 21st century apartheid. This is the return of Jim Crow. This is the return of Willie Lynch.
Get your hands off our water.
Jackson's mayor would appoint 4 people to the board. The governor will have 3 appointments, with the Ryman mayor consulting on one of those. 2 appointments will be made by the lieutenant governor, with Ridgeland's mayor consulting one of the members. We don't want legislators from up north in the Horn Lake to come and tell us how we should spend this money. Jackson business owners and resident, we were able to get the money. We know how to spend it. The Attorney General office will be responsible for appointing prosecutors to take on the cases. I read this one newspaper. One of the state reps, he said that the reason we got to do this capital district, the reason we got to expand it is because crime. If that's the case, why don't they just give the resources to the city? If that's the case, why don't you have to create a complete separate capital district? You didn't need no complete separate district. It was just the opportunism of the white man seeking the opportunity to get in and take over where he's not needed. So this is what they're talking about. Remember, we talked about this last week, where they're trying to create an all-white board in the middle of a majority black city, the blackest city in the country.
They did that with Tennessee. Remember?
Oh yeah, when they Mason, Tennessee. The comptroller came in and said, "We're taking this over."
Even though they had been having bad spending habits before the black people got in there, but when the black people got in there, we have to get this budget in line because it's in the red.
Yeah, that's how they go. But another thing that happened, Dr. Umar Johnson, he gave an update on his school. I'm going to go to it and show this right quick.
2 days ago, and in honor of Frederick Douglass, today, brothers and sisters, Black History Month 2023, we just made history. The board covers on the windows are off, brothers and sisters. We have taken the boards off your windows. It's not a good Garvey day. It's a great Garvey day. Who ready to see the windows? Who ready to see the FDMG windows? Because the haters said we didn't have the windows. We've always had windows. Every window had glass windows. We just kept them protected until it was time to open up the school, brothers and sisters. This was not no abandoned building. It wasn't no boarded up building. Ain't no bando. $13 million project 10 years ago. $13 million project 10 years ago. Who ready to see the windows? I'm about to show y'all the windows, brothers and sisters. Let's go see it. Look at the windows. Look at the windows, brothers and sisters. The boards is off. Ifatunde Avenue, the boards is off. Look at the windows, brothers and sisters. Look at the windows. Look at the windows. That's right. That's right. Grand opening coming soon. Grand opening coming soon. Look.
Okay, so he went on the show around the building and stuff.
I'm going to say congratulations to Dr. Umar Johnson, all the haters he had out there, all the doubters that said the school would never open. We appreciate this brother for opening up this school. George is one of the biggest haters of Dr. Umar Johnson. But y'all know I have to be honest. Now, most people do board up their windows because, we're in an era where people are breaking into buildings, but acting like he ain't had no windows, like they just got them windows installed. Let's keep it 100 with it. But we proud of you.
He still got some more to do, obviously, but
but he acting like he want the windows up there. The windows just had boards up to it. Let's be honest. We finally got the window.
we got the window. The haters said we had no window.
That was the last thing we waiting on to get paid was these damn windows up.
Pan-Africanism, or PARISH, first independent black school in American history, built exclusively by the African diaspora. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. I fuck with Umar, man.
Doctor.
I said Dr. Umar Johnson. Maybe I was talking too fast.
Umar Johnson. Put some respect on his name.
Hey,
Shows got canceled because the respect wasn't put on his name. Roly Poly.
Hey, Roly said he doing his own thing now. He taking over the YouTube scene.
Fake views.
You think
bot views.
I'm gonna say this though. Everywhere Umar go, he give you numbers.
He do.
Umar give you some numbers if you need them. But all right, let's shout out to Umar. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to show. I'm glad he got his picture up. Have y'all seen this? Now,
didn't I tell you?
Hold on.
What? No. Didn't I tell you?
Get it out.
Didn't I tell you?
Can I get it out?
Okay, get it out.
So to everybody, me and Chubb was having this discussion about Johnathan Majors because he got the Cane. I'm gonna say the Cane. The what's the name of that movie?
Ant and the Wasp.
Huh?
Ant and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Quantumania, whatever it's called. And he plays the character
Creed
Cane.
2, Creed 3. Which one is this?
Creed 3.
Creed 3.
I think that's gonna be a good movie. I'm looking forward to it. But we were talking about Johnathan Majors and we talking about Michael B. Jordan and how Trevor was saying he's been in the same amount of movies as Michael B. Jordan, who's been acting since '99, and he took off in like 2017. That's not true, but he has been since 2017. He has been every year. He's been in a couple of movies. So then he does this
Ebony
magazine,
which is a black magazine.
It's not, is it? It's owned by a black, if I'm not mistaken.
Like Nigerian?
No. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ebony is owned by a white man with a black wife, or a black woman owns it with a white husband. One of the two. It's either the white man owns it and his wife is black, or the black woman owns it and her husband is white. One of the two. But
okay, then let's say it's a magazine marketed and geared towards black people.
So they put him on the cover. Now, the first picture we seen of this, he was just showing his fitness. So he had all the women swooning over him.
Now he's showing his sassiness.
But this picture, people are saying, what the hell?
Exactly. I told you why he's getting these movies. Because he been
on the
spreading it low.
On the couch. He on the couch.
Exactly. Casting couches. He been spreading it low.
I think he's a good actor. I'm not going to, it's the industry. It's Hollywood. I'm sure there's some stuff going on, but.
When you're able to conjure up these demons and they come through you doing this acting for you, you'll be a good actor too.
I agree with that. But so this came out, and obviously the people were saying he's emasculating him. Why the hell is he wearing these type of boots, the colors and how it look?
And you already know how the boots look like when women wear those high boots. That's what they look like.
He got the pursed lips, like he got lipstick.
He got them lips. He got them lips perking out for whatever exec want to use them. Right.
Now there was another picture that came out. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it, of Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, where he was holding the kid. He's holding a child, and she was in front of him, leading him forward. Because
that's what they want the image of the black community to be.
But they showed pictures of, and people was like, y'all overreacting. But it showed pictures of all these other women who were on the cover. But the women who had a husband on, they were looking up to their husband. Their husband was the dominant over them. Even when Kanye and Kim Kardashian was on it, he was behind her, wrapped around her, not like her leading him, but more like she was being submissive to him. So people are saying that they're making A$AP Rocky look effeminate in that picture. Well, we know that throughout media, they love painting this image, particularly of black men.
Black men. Welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do to get roles. You have to sell your soul, sell your ass to get roles in Hollywood. But everybody want
to do it.
What's your dream? What's your dream? My dream is to go out there and get roles and have to do all sorts of shit for these roles. Shout out to Choke No Joke.
Oh yeah, Choke said.
Why gotta be?
Every time Choke get a chance, he bring it out. He said, "Man, if I was gay, I'd be rich right now. I'll be worth millions of dollars."
I mean, well, if somebody came to you with this, they're saying this is the concept of the shoot we want.
Yeah, I would say no.
And I'd be like, fuck no, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Why can't I just dress? Well, we think it'll be, hip. Then you do it.
I saw somebody also say that clothing we know there's been a dramatic change in every decade how people dress, particularly black people.
Well,
you look at niggas in the 80s, they dress different from the 70s, they dress different from the 90s.
Well,
early 2000s, we know that they wore more baggy clothes, and then the 2010s, it got tighter. Now clothes are becoming, it's not about the style change no more, because a lot of people are wearing the retro clothing. What's changing now is clothes are being unisex. You're starting to see people, dudes, when it started with the skinny jeans, where I remember in high school, dudes would literally buy female jeans, go to the female section and buy jeans and call them skinny jeans.
Well, that spirit had already came on them.
So now it's not, a lot of dudes who did that in high school, now they in their early 30s or whatever, late mid 20s, wearing a female shirt or unisex, I'm sorry, not female, unisex clothes is like whatever.
I didn't see that in high school. That was during the baggy jeans.
Yeah, that's baggy clothes. That was the long
era.
tees with the, baggy pants.
I didn't wear that shit either. I just dressed properly and normally, but that was the era.
They trying to bring baggy clothes back too.
But you know what? A lot of these fashion designs and shit, it's coming straight from hell. That's exactly where it's coming from. These fashion designers, they're getting all their inspiration from demons from hell. Every time you talk to people that say they're warlocks and witches and all this shit, they tell you when they go to the underworld, there's manufacturers in hell that is making this shit. I absolutely believe it.
The clothes?
The clothes.
I never heard that.
The fashion designs, everything, it's all coming from hell.
I know the music is definitely inspired by other entities.
Well, is it some fashion?
Music.
Don't they both inspire one another? Fashion and music. Isn't it 1 and 2?
Yeah, and some
it's an inspiration.
I think that's more of a now thing. When you got these rappers and singers that want to get into fashion, that's happened more recently. I feel like.
Yes, Dr. Umar Johnson says that Frederick Douglass is an ancestor.
Yeah.
Even though Frederick Douglass is part white.
Yeah.
His father is white slave owner.
I remember, and when he married to a black woman most of his life. When she passed away, he married a white woman and asked him, "How could you marry a white woman?" He said, "Well, I'm mixed."
Well, he did. He married a white woman when he was about to die.
Yeah.
Which is not an excuse for it, but I don't really get upset because he's a mulatto. He's half white.
They said, so. Dr. Umar said he's related to Frederick Douglass. I think he said he's
an ancestor.
Did he say his brother's great son or something like that?
I don't know.
So he's not directly related to
He just says
Umar.
ancestor.
He has a family member that was family, yeah.
He said it so many times that he's an ancestor.
He never said that was his great-great-granddaddy or nothing. He said he was an ancestor. But yeah. Bro, the death certificate posted where you can get a copy of. You talking about Damar Hamlin still? Yeah, we know that's, but we can't prove it right now, so I saw a piece on Frederick Douglass and that Turner have the same picture. Yeah.
Dane Calloway, shout out to Dane.
Yeah.
Dane Calloway said it's the same people.
Dane Calloway said he busting these fables. So
like Hillary, not Hillary. Harriet Tubman was a train conductor.
Yeah, that was crazy. He had everybody like, wait, what?
He did.
Oh, okay. Take that pic down ASAP. I can't unsee this shit. Yeah. Ebony, Igbo, rituals. And do you guys find it sus that Majors became known in the same movie that Chadwick Boseman died in? Oh yeah, The Five Bloods. You hear me?
Huh?
She said, do you guys find it sus that Majors became known in the same movie that Chadwick Boseman died in?
Not shocking
at all. The Five Bloods.
They always sending a replacement or.
I remember when somebody made this theory that Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan have some type of tie to each other.
I don't know.
Like
Michael
A.
That.
Jordan, Michael B. Jordan.
Niggas always throwing out conspiracies.
What they call it? I'm a free thinker. All right, he been cast as Travis Style. Johnathan Majors is a good actor, but stay on point too. Hey, I had to say it. The man is a good actor. Majors bending over majorly, and Travis notices all the wares. Regina is another one of the crush is gone. Oh, he's saying that one of your crushes is gone. The man got a family already, don't he?
They don't give a damn about him having no family.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they be out here looking for. Somebody already established, got kids. So they don't gotta produce none.
Damn.
Except when they trying to get the bag.
Yeah, that's when it gets bad for them right there.
That's la.